A lot of people ask me all the time, Doug, what's your favorite food? And I always lie. I lie and say chicken Caesar salad, fried chicken, pizza. But that's not true. One of my favorite foods of all time is literally hot dogs. Now, I despise New York. I wish the Spurs would have won because New York is the reason why hot dogs isn't enjoyable today. Now, I love glizzies. I love hot dogs. It's literally the best combination. The best condiment to me is mustard. The best thing to possibly eat is a sandwich. And I don't want to be one of those weird dudes that go.
He not wrong, though. Not gonna lie to you, bro. He not wrong. Like, nigga, when I be in this house right here, bro, nobody want to get mustard, bro. I'm the only nigga that's spending money to buy mustard. Why? Because I put it on my hot dog. No bullshit. And then when I get a burger, I put the mustard on my burger. I fuck with the hot dog, bro. Can't go wrong with it, bro. And here and there, I be thinking about a Costco glizzy. Because that's the best hot dog that I've had in a minute.
Goes to like Jersey Mike's and order bread, meat, and mustard. I feel like that's weird. So I feel like a hot dog is the best combination of that. You literally get mustard, onions, meat, and bread. It's literally the best dish in all of the world. Japan cannot make nothing better than America when it comes to hot dog. Italy, none of that. Today, I am at the best, most popular, most packed, most variety hot dog spot in all of America. Pink's Hot Dog. Literally, when you get off the plane, you literally have to come here to get a hot dog. So that's what I'm finna do today.
4 in the morning, I'm riding on E. I know the gas station need to see me coming cause they know I'm about to pay you with 100 just for Arizona.
Nigga, who is rapping in my fucking ears?
On the T. 1 meal, let me get an icy. 1 meal, let me get a white.
So like I said, bro, I haven't eaten in a day and a half just so I can devour the most delicious hot dog ever. So this is a quick menu right here. They probably got something new.
Dog, what the fuck is this fed? Bro, this nigga Dub deadass be having the worst outfits, my nigga. This nigga literally in a fucking hot dog suit. Where did he find this shit from?
Right here, and we got the classic stretch dog, the Bondo dog, the bacon chili cheese dog, the Martha Stewart dog.
Okay. Bring that shit back.
Got the classic stretch dog, the Bondo dog.
Bro, classic stretch, Brondo, bacon chili cheese, Martha Stewart, polished pastrami, bacon chili burger, Philly cheesesteak. Nigga, how is that a Philly cheesesteak? What the fuck? Chili cheeseburger, Glada de Laurentides, Lord of the Rings, bacon burrito dog, Chicago polish, Carl Redner, El Cookie, mild or spicy? Nigga. And then you got one all the way in the bottom that says Jaws. What the fuck? Low-key, we gotta go over there. We gotta try them all. No bullshit.
The bacon chili cheese dog, the Martha Stewart dog, the polished pastrami dog, the Aussie special, the
Straight
giant.
beef.
Oh yeah, we getting that for sure. We getting that giant for sure. God damn, they got a lot of them. So let's go in here and see what they got. Yeah.
Oh, I like your glasses.
Thank you. I don't know if you know, but I'm a hot dog.
I know.
I got a lot of hot dogs. Can I get the
Is the pictures are all the famous niggas that pulled up? Because if that's true, nigga, Scooby came over here, my nigga. What the fuck?
the classic chili dog, the Philly cheesesteak? Can I get the Lord of the Rings Aussie special? That's cool. Who is this?
That's the Paulina. Mustard and sauerkraut.
Yeah, let me get that. And then I want the Bondo dog.
The Brando?
Yeah, Brando. Then the bacon chili cheese dog. God damn, all these people like hot dogs?
That's so popular.
Crazy. Look at all these people. Oh, this is I love Johnny Knoxville, bro.
Well, that's
I love
fine.
Johnny Knoxville. I hate this nigga, though. I hate this nigga. I don't know why, but I hate this
Wayne
nigga.
Brady?
That nigga.
Man, fuck that coon ass nigga. I hate this nigga, man. Fuck that nigga, man. I don't know why he showed me that fucking raccoon on my goddamn screen, bro. I can't stand that nigga, man.
Putting the 3 in his body, boy.
Fuck that
I don't
nigga,
feel
man.
it. Who else is some people? They should put me on here. Literally. There's some nice people in
bro.
here. Nice little thing. Let me see what Martha Stewart look like. Martha Stewart? Bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro.
He got me banned, bro, because I called that nigga out, bro. He only like white bitches. Coon ass nigga. Fuck, bro. Fuck Terry Crews. And then on top of that, nigga got me banned. did just said that, didn't I? Yeah, he almost got me banned on Twitter, bro. Fuck that nigga, man.
I'm not gonna lie, Martha Stewart is not. I wouldn't hit. I ain't gonna lie. I wouldn't hit. I'm gonna be honest. Martha Stewart, and this is no homo, but I'm in a hot dog shop. But I would hit Jimmy Kimball before I even thinking about hitting Martha Stewart. I'm just being honest. And I don't even roll that way. All right, just like anywhere else, we start the timer.
Yo, what the fuck, bro?
I'm just being honest. And I don't even roll that way.
This nigga fit stupid, bro. I can already see this shit. Niggas be putting, I need a movie. I need a movie. This nigga got it.
All right, just like anywhere else, we start the timer. 7 seconds ends. I'm projecting 8 minutes. I did do 7 hot dogs. Probably 7 hot dogs that they haven't made. I don't even know who the hell Ozzy is or any of the other people that they named. So it's probably like a special. Probably got to make it fresh, but I'm projecting 9 minutes, 8 minutes. Not.
Gang, I can't lie, bro. Bro, this nigga Dub is like literally becoming my favorite like creator, bro. Like I dead ass think this nigga funnier than DDG, bro.
Bad for 7 hot dogs.
100%.
And then I haven't paid yet. So I wonder was I supposed to, oh, I haven't paid yet, but they just told me to sit right here. So I think you pay once it's done. Oh yeah, because he just got his. I guess it's paid when it's done. So see how long this takes. That's it.
Okay, 87.75 my time.
87 $87 for 7 hot dogs is not bad.
The other ones are coming, okay?
Thank you. Right here, I got a. I don't even know. I don't even think I ordered this, to be honest. I've never. Why would I order a barbecue hot dog with
a barbecue hot dog with fucking onion rings? Ooh wee! My God, Dub, you a devious nigga, man.
I don't think I ordered this, to be honest. So, literally, like I'm. Anyways.
Who eating that?
And then we have this guacamole hot dog. I don't remember ordering this one either. I do remember ordering the Philly cheese. This do look amazing.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm smacking that. The Philly cheesesteak dog, that look fire.
Not gonna lie. All right. And then we got sauerkraut.
Sauerkraut? What the fuck? No, he said one of everything.
Hot dog. I believe that sauerkraut is just a gay onion. Just being honest. Then we got chili cheese, which is cool. And then we got a straight onion hot dog, whatever. And then we got just a mixture of bullshit right here. So
bacon on
7
that
hot dogs. So we got the mustard. The mustard is right here. Let's put some on there. Mustard right here for my hot dog. I am here with my 7 hot dogs. Now, I want to say this before I get into it. You could have made the hot dog shape into anything. When it comes to sausages, polar sausages, I really think that symbolize men, which is kind of gay. So I understand why New York people just don't like it. Why would you make this in the shape of a body part? A body part in particular that looks like a pee-pee, which is crazy. Pinks did the opposite and said, hey, I want to dress the pee-pee up a little bit. But I did come here a couple years ago. The video doesn't count. So I'm doing it again and trying these 1 through 10. I think I tried Shaq's hot dog. Probably was double the tray. You know what I mean? I want to say this and say this. This, now that I think about it in an ignorant, black way, and you know, as probably like a little nigga, this probably is a gay food, which I'm cool with. You can enjoy gay things without being gay. So the first thing I want to try is this right here. Now I don't see how you can eat this.
No bullshit. How the fuck do you even enter this shit right here, bro? Do you just like head first? Do you start from the left side or do you start from the right side? And what are you biting first, the onion ring or the tip?
Like, I don't see how you, let me see.
He just went for it.
This right here, This hot dog right here, onion rings, barbecue, and a hot dog. It's terrible.
Bro, this shit look like something that you'll make at home when you ain't got nothing to eat. You just put shit together on the air fryer, bro.
This is 2 out of 10. Literally messed up a great hot dog at that. I mean, to be honest, tasting the hot dog, it's not beating Costco. So I'm kind of disappointed already. This is ass. This is terrible. This is 2 out of 10. That's ass.
Not even the beef good?
Next, I think this is the Martha Stewart, which it has, this is absolutely terrible.
I'm not eating that, bro. I'm sorry, bro. I don't want no fucking guacamole on my dog, my nigga. Who's doing that? Silly.
But this one we have the Martin, oh, this is a bigger dog. Look how big that hot dog is. So that means that, no, this is the Ozzy Osbourne. Whoever Ozzy Osbourne is. So that means that, never mind. This video I'm turning to something I don't want it to turn to.
Bro, nigga, take a bite, bro. What the fuck, bro? Nigga put a fat slab of American cheese on that hoe.
Would you, this is like, this reminds me, this is like what weird couples into. They let 7 peepees come into their girl, and then I'm the dude sitting in the chair looking. That's basically what this is. But anyways, let's try. It got tomatoes, onions.
Ain't that the nigga that ripped bats off with his mouth? Yeah. He died last year, by the way.
Cheese, guacamole. Seems retarded, but. God damn, that's spicy. That's a good ass hot dog. That's a good ass hot dog. Now, I don't know who Ozzy is. Ozzy must be black.
He white.
Because the majority of America is white. Y'all know that. I think it's like 64% white, 34%. I don't know. I just made up that though. It's probably 54% white, 34% black, 10% others. But this has to be a black dude. Because this is majority, right? 10 people in the room, about 9 of them is black. I mean white. Look how big this dog is, right? Look how big this one is.
My God!
God, look how big this one is compared. Compared to this.
Nah, nigga holding the T-Banks. He need to put that shit down.
Yes. Ozzy probably was a black man. But anyways, I get that one. About 8 out of 10. It was good. So, this one is our Philly cheesesteak. I like Philly cheesesteaks with ranch. But let's try that. Let's get some Philly in there. Hey, Philly, y'all niggas known for being onions, nigga. Wait, onions ain't hot. Wait, how would you describe an onion? A mild? I don't know what you would describe an onion, but.
That shit gotta be good, bro. It gotta be good.
Oh my God.
Nigga took a second bite. It gotta be good.
This is so good. Jesus Christ. Even the flour on something. That's an 8 out of 10 right there.
8 out of 10?
That's an 8 out of 10. You see that? This is sauerkraut and
Nigga, who eating a sauerkraut dog? This look better than those EU eats? Nah, no bullshit. This what a nigga in Europe gotta eat for the one time, bro. And I promise you, they would never eat nothing from Europe ever again, bro.
mustard. You're gonna put a little bit more mustard on there. Mustard is 0 calories. That's why I love it. That's why I love it. See, if you eat a hot dog like this, it is June, so I guess you could eat it.
I'm gonna keep it a bean. Every nigga that walked by, this nigga Dub, all overweight. I ain't seen not one skinny nigga, bro. That one skinny nigga. Every nigga that walked past them was overweight, bro.
Hot dog like this, but supposed to eat a hot dog from the side. Girls don't, you know, do stuff, you know, whatever. They take a head zone, so just do it from the side. So this is the hot dog with the gay onion. It works. It works.
Oh my God, I know that cameraman feel like this.
Peter. Eat your food, mister. All right, if you don't want it, put it in your napkin. Peter, put it in your napkin. Put it in your napkin. I'm not gonna... You know, some people would be very happy to have this food, like John Goodman's family.
Please, Daddy.
I told you, when I'm finished, you can have what's left.
There won't be any left. There's never any left.
Happy Thanksgiving!
Yo, what the fuck? And
I'm granting.
oh shit, I forgot I had that.
But, I'm not gonna lie, this is a gay hot dog. I feel like straight men, not even straight, men eat onions. Sauerkraut, I feel like, I'm not gonna lie, like you think, when you think of grape, you think of black. When you think of watermelon, you think of black. When I think of sauerkraut, I don't think of white, black, Puerto Rican, Mexican, Dominican. I think gay. So, ladies, you ever think if your man is gay? Ask him, do you want a sauerkraut hot dog? He say yeah, you know what it is. This right here is a staple. Chili cheese, onion, chili.
Not eating this. I'm sorry. I would rather eat the regular plain ketchup and mustard hot dog. I'm not eating a chili cheese dog. I'm sorry, bro. This shit could probably be the best thing I've ever tried in my life, but I'm not willing to try that shit. I'm not gonna lie to you.
And so chili is only made from two things. Saltine crackers or hot dogs. When you first lick a girl, we're in that spot, it tastes like salt or pennies a little bit. Or you put it on a hot dog, which symbolize a male part. So it's like shitty, you know what I mean? Hot dogs is questionable, but let's put some mustard on there. There's too much going on, but that's America right there.
You said it tastes like battery acid? I never had it where it tastes like battery acid. Ain't gonna lie to you.
I'm gonna get this one a 6 out of 10. That is America. Y'all, we have bacon, chili, tomatoes, onions. So all we did was, I don't know.
I hope Fat Hands is not watching, bro. Because I feel like if he saw this shit, bro, it'd be 20 times of just sin that he's watching, bro. That shit had 7 dogs. And then on top of that, extra layer of bacon on top of that bitch. What the fuck?
To be honest, with all these ingredients on here, this doesn't taste like nothing. Maybe I'm hot dog-ified. I don't know. If
I've never had Sonic, bro.
5 was to go anywhere, this is what I would order. It's a regular hot. I don't like cheese on hot dogs.
You think you got enough, man?
Nope. No, I don't.
You gonna eat all of that?
Hell no. Just trying it.
Oh, for goodness sake, God damn, this is an eat motherfucker right here, boy.
That's the shit I be talking about, bro.
Get it in, man. Get it in.
Get one in. This nigga was watching me. Well, I guess y'all doing the same thing. But this nigga's watching me put a 7-inch in my mouth. Like, it's crazy.
Yo.
Because think about it. If I was in prison and we got allowed FaceTime and I wanted you to act like you were like giving, you know, I would be like, oh, grab a hot dog or grab a sausage. So I do get it. I do get why people think. I'm not gonna lie. I ate 7 hot dogs, no drink.
Crazy.
No band. I just thought about that.
Yo, this nigga dog got it, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. What the fuck?
I really just thought about that. Just straight meat and whatever it came with.
All this shit being thrown away, by the way. This nigga just wasted $80. But I feel like he gonna make the money back 20 times more with this vid.
Crazy. I'll be honest. After trying one of the hot dogs, I should have just gave up. After trying 6 of them, 6 more, shit was nasty, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I don't even know if it was good or not. I just feel hot dogified. And then I don't drink soda with calories in it. I kind of need some drinks. And I kind of was saying a little bit too much. I do want to apologize, but you gotta think about it, bro. What does a hot dog look like? It just looks like you're just sitting. It's like. So let me tell you about a hot dog, to be honest. If you look at a hot dog, it looks like a girl is laying on her back, chilling, and you're giving her a massage, right? This is what a hot dog think. What I think of a hot dog, this is what I think. I am with a girl, or I'm with, turn the camera, right? And it's like, I'm giving you a massage, right? Okay. And then I pull down your pants to give you a massage, and then buns are hanging out. But I'm fully clothed. Then I tell you, like, hold on, let me go get the hot oil real quick. And when I go get the hot oil, I be like, get the hot oil, and then all of a sudden, I'm naked. But your buns are still exposed, and then I put my sausage on top of your bun. That's all a hot dog is. And the extra shit is just people being weird. People might be like, hey, let me take a number 2 on it real quick, or it's just like that. That's how, putting toppings on a hot dog is weird. Probably won't never eat a hot dog again. Pink is good, but don't try 7 of them, please. Let me know where y'all should go next. Give me any recommendations. Y'all really don't give me recommendations. Every time I ask people to give me recommendations, y'all always say the same thing. Go to Tab's Kitchen. Go to Tab's Kitchen. That's it. But yeah, let me know where I should go next video.
What the fuck? Yo, what the fuck is this nigga talking about, bruh? Hey, see, this what I be talking about, bro. Y'all gotta send Dub over to EU, bro. He gotta try one of them jelly eel, my nigga. Like, dead ass. He got to. He gotta try that shit, bro. That UK Meat Mountain shit, he gotta try that shit. No bullshit, bro.